Welcome back to another YouTube video. In case you guys didn't know, my name is Josh McCauley. I'm an online fitness and sobriety coach. I help those going through addiction with cocaine, alcohol, gambling. If you're new here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we're gonna continue posting videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So what I'm about to share with you guys today took me about 9 months to fully understand during my sobriety. And that is how to build proper relationships in sobriety. So getting out of rehab, I completely cut off everybody in my life. I was completely isolated, and it was a time where I focused on myself. I went the lonely route, and it was depressing. It was sad. I would go to bed early every day because I didn't have anything to do. I wasn't putting myself out there. And while it did work for me, it made it extremely difficult for my sobriety. I would go to work, I would go to the gym after work, I would eat dinner, then I would go to AA, then I would work my second job. And it was a never-ending loop of sadness, depression. I wasn't living truly. But in order to build a better life sober, I had to start incorporating new friends. Because I cut off all my friends that I used to use with, that I considered my good friends, but they were drinking buddies. They were drug buddies. So I had to start going to new clubs and putting myself out there, getting out of my comfort zone. And some things that I tried were joining a CrossFit gym. I like lifting weights, but I wanted to try CrossFit because I knew there were healthy people there. It was a way that I could engage and maybe meet new people that were interested in healthy things. So I did that for about 6 months. It was a great way. I got in shape, I met new friends, and then I tried Run Club. There was a Run Club where I met good friends that gave me things to do on the weekends, and it was a healthy way to establish new relationships. Because when you're getting sober, you want to find like-minded individuals. Because if you are staying sober and you're doing everything correctly, you're working on yourself, you're going to meetings, but then you are going and hanging out with friends that you used to use with, and you have a trigger happen, or you have the urge to use, and you're around friends who are using, it is way easier for you to fall back into using again when it's right in front of you, when it's easily accessible. But when you are establishing new friends and say you have a craving, you're really itching to use, but you're around all friends who are sober, who are working out, who are healthy, it is a lot easier for you to stay sober. And that was something that I had to understand. I isolated super hard to protect myself right away, but you don't have to isolate early on. You just have to surround yourself with the right people. So if that was one thing that I could go back in time and change, that is what I would tell myself. Put yourself out there earlier on, but make sure it is a safe environment. And that is what I work on with my clients. They ask me, hey, do you think it's a good idea if I go hang out with this friend? And I say, no, probably not, because you're not ready yet. And every now and then I still do get cravings. I have the urge to use, but my life is so solidified where that is not an option for me anymore. I'm not around plugs anymore. I'm not around my bookies anymore to gamble. I have healthy friends and I have healthy outlets to deal with my problems. So ask yourself, make a list of all of the friends that you have in your circle right now. Put an X next to the ones that are dangerous to be around, and put a check mark next to the ones that you can get closer with. And I want you to ask yourself, are you doing enough to build that sober lifestyle? Are you joining new clubs? Maybe join a reading club, maybe join rock climbing club. Whatever it may be, put yourself in healthy situations and establish new connections. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm going to continue making these videos that will allow you to build a better sober life. One so good that you don't have to go back. If you guys didn't know, I have a sober community on school.com. That is my OTG recovery community of people struggling with addiction just like you. I also offer a 6-month one-on-one coaching program. If you're interested in that, you can DM me on Instagram, @JoshMcCauley_, and I would love to hop on a call with you and go over everything. If I didn't already cover it, please like, comment, subscribe, We are out. See you Thursday.